Where am I on timing? Okay, so let me sneak one quick thing.
Shout out to everybody on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're here with the Crypto Lifer, and thank you so much for jumping on into the live stream and calling yourselves Crypto Lifers. You know, there's a lot of people that are going to be wealthy. The people that are leaving the stream, the people that are not paying attention. It's sad. I'm probably a little bitter because I see my numbers dropping. I'm like, damn. But you know what? We are the ones that are going to make the killing. The masses are not meant to make a killing. The masses aren't meant to be wealthy. It would make sense that the viewership would drop when it's the time to buy Bitcoin the best. You get it? When the fear is the highest, that's when the masses run away. And that's why only a majority, a small percentage of people will become wealthy. Do what others won't to have the life that others don't. You have to work backwards, right? Shout out to Stack McChange up in the game. Thank you so much for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and kicking it with the Crypto Lifer day in and day out without a day off. No matter what, we're here day in and day out, finding out what's going down, looking at the new gems in cryptocurrency. There's still new gems coming out. We looked at 2 new gems yesterday, Mona and Insurance, banging on them. Let's take a look at what I see happening for Bitcoin here now on the 1 hour, right? This is a beautiful thing, all right? I talked about this many times, and if you know me, then you know how I roll. Right? I have a certain way in which I like to trade, and it's with the stochastics with projection theory. I project patterns, right? And if the patterns fill out while the stochastics reset, I know I'm bullish. If they don't, I know I'm bearish. It's pretty obvious which way we're going to go by using my easy system. My system is so easy to learn, and I can teach you how to trade if you would like to know. Jump on into the beginner's course today. Let's start off at the very beginning. Today we have a beginner's course. Just want to get it right off the bat. Beginner's course is amazing. I basically break down all these oscillators that I'm using right here. Jump on in to the beginner's course right there every Tuesday from 3 to 5, 2 hours of beginner crypto trading course. Learn proper risk management, enter a trading checklist to calculate a stop loss. Know what the stochastics RSI is. What does it mean to pair it to the RSI? What is the MACD? What are the moving average convergence and divergence? What does that mean? What do the moving averages can convey? What happens when one curves up? There's so much information going on right now that you may not know. I can teach you for a very low price too, the lowest on the internet. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you so much, Mackenzie Sanchez. Love the sweater, looking sharp. Bull or bear, there's always paper to be made. There's always paper to be made every single time, no matter what, right? I know it's not a gaming or an NFT coin, but might want to keep an eye on Revenue Coin. Okay, cool, man. Revenue Coin. We'll take a look at that. Thank you so much. The money's coming. Always dropping gems for us. Always dropping gems. And when you talk, I listen. Revenue. We'll take a look at Revenue Coin and see what's going on. We'll look at that in a little while. Running pre-search. It's slower than Google. It's slower than Google, but, you know, we'll get there. Revenue.io. We've collected claiming and listing starts on December 13th. Last chance to buy RVC before listing on the Conga exchange. Revenue-based ecosystem. Revenue coin holders fund high-tech companies to scale. Startups receiving funding allocate up to 10% of revenues to the systematic purchase of RVC from the market, reducing supply and increased value. Interesting. Unbelievable. Very interesting. New coin on the radar, Revenue. They've collected $6.7 million in claim and listing starts on December 13th, right? They can jump in onto the pre-sale. Shout out to my team. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's pop out the chat. Let's see what's going down in the chat. Thank you so much for all y'all coming through. Yeah, it's like it's funny, I was getting hundreds of subscribers a day, and now I've been at 16.9 for like 3 days. It's just weird how it can't be the market. Is it really because the market's that gray? I mean, I see other channels doing them. It pains me. It pains me. I can't say it doesn't pain me. It hurts. It hurts. How do you get less views when your channel's triple the size? I got more views when I had 5,000 viewers. I don't get it, but whatever. I got to just focus on other things, but it's just weird to me. Anyway, there's a bull pennant right there with a breakout to the upside. This could break out. Falling wedge back to the upside. Also, what I'm seeing here is possible. Look, a shoulder, a head, kind of a shallow right shoulder too as well. Ideas. So look, we're about to get a bullish cross here on the 1 hour. The fact that we didn't dump hard last night is a beautiful thing. Came down, held this lower trend line, and bounced right back up to the upside. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we're about to have a 1 hour cross. That will convey a bounce to the upside here for the 1 hour. Showing signs of life in all the USDT pairs. LRC wanting to move. All layer 2. Look for MATIC, LRC, ZK2. We got a bunch of things on the radar today that look like they might want to pump, so I'm going to keep those on your radar as well. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for the $20 super chat from Zentians. Let's pop out the chat. Let's take a look at that. Thank you so much for the love. 101 people watching on the live stream. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? Every single like helps. I'm telling you right now, I really need it. I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart right now, for my business, for my life. I've been here every day for a year. I need you now to come through for me. I really do. Each and every one of you watching. If there's 103 people watching, we need 103 likes. I really need it. From the bottom of my heart, this is not a popularity contest. This is a man trying to survive out here, man. Please, from the bottom of my heart. I am not low enough to beg. Please. Please. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live stream. So right now, when I look at BTC, right, if I have to make an exact call on Bitcoin, I'm looking at a break to the upside out of this bull pennant. Measured move is 53,600. Okay? Measured move, 53,600. It would be nice to get above this chop right here. Would nice to get a candle close above this chop. It would be nice if the daily candle just closed above 50K. I'll be happy if the daily candle closes above 50K. That's all I want. That's all I'll be happy for. That's what I need. Daily candle above 50K, and we can go to tomorrow. One day at a time, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Okay, so moving forward. Just wanted to pop out the chat, taking a second here. SP 500 looks good. Damn, not even a Gina in sight. Shout out to Vidal up in the spot. People may be subbing, not getting notifications on your daily live. If they're watching the daily, they may need to re-hit that notification bell. I appreciate that, man. Flip my first NFT today. Shout out to Joseph, man. That's awesome. Appreciate you, bro. Zenti, it's for the $20 super chat. Always given, man. Good morning, my man. Fear will not stop us. New coin for you to look at. Propel. Pel. Just finished their IHO this morning and released on a lot of swaps. Listed on KuCoin 2 hours ago. Isn't that you think you're a step ahead of the lifer, right? You're funny. No, but it's funny. Last night I'm looking at PEL. I'm actually talking to a friend about it, and I'm like, hey, yo, check this out. Look at PEL. I don't want to show the conversation to prove it, but I was looking at PEL last night. Was a big deal for me. Yeah, so 53K is a big test, too. It's kind of a lower trend line battle. We're going to look at that. But so here we go. On our way to 53K. If we can do it, it will be this chart. All right. Just going to break down a clean look, show you how it's done. But yeah, PEL is on my radar. PEL, brand new coin on KuCoin. Coming out in the midst of all this craziness too as well. Got my lemon water. About to put my lemon into the water. You know I love to do that with y'all. Blessing it. Let the juices flow. The alkaline for the pineal gland. I'm telling you, man. Lemons were here for us. Shout out to the $20 chats. Came across SPI on KuCoin. Shout out to Tokyo Sex Whale for the $20 super chat. MATIC actually stayed above $2. I know, I can't believe that. I really can't believe that. It never did it before. Then in the most bearish times, you know why? It's layer 2 on MATIC, and it's pumping hard. So it's got some juice. There's a reason. I'm going to break down what's happening. I got some things to talk about. Could you please look at the crow chart? We'll take a look at the crow chart. Is PEL already available on KuCoin? Apparently it is. Apparently it is. So here's Bitcoin at 51,610. Starting to make a bit of a move here. And here's the pump to the upside. Bit of a bull flag, bull pennant. You could say it broke out of the flag and then broke back in. I'm cool with that. You could say, then there's, bigger pole, more conservative. And there's the bigger idea. 55,700 is the measured move. If this can break out of the pole and continue to the upside, I like what I'm seeing. 4 hour is not in our favor, man. 4 hour suggests a massive dump to the downside. Where do we bounce? Here. So I'm looking at here. I'm looking here. And then other people have pulled a fib and they're looking at like 44 area. Interesting. I have strong resistance here. Strong resistance at 45,000. So we'll be looking at this, or strong support. We'll be looking at these three areas. But I gotta warn you that 4 hours overbought. Now all we want, what we can hope for is this. The 1 hour pushes us far enough up. Which is, it's the beautiful thing is the 1 hour pushes up above here, 61,000, right? Back in the zone. If that happens, it would be a dream come true. Is it likely to happen? I don't know if we have the momentum to get that far. I really don't. That would be the safest, best thing that could ever happen. The 1 hour pushes us up that far. Best, worst case scenario, 1 hour gets us like right up around here, but we get rejected by 54,000, even right here by 53. 53K area, and we fall to the downside. All right. Here's another idea I just want to push by you. Are we at the bottom of this channel? Just doing our thing. You see? Bouncing off the bottom of the channel. That's what it looks like to me. See? Up, bounce, and we're moving through this beautiful, a bit of a rising wedge, ascending rising wedge in a bit of a way. So this is what I'm looking at for BTC. So that's why this level is so important that we hold, because it gives me market structure to this pattern, right? If we kind of start falling down this way, then you got to break this off of that area, and it doesn't make sense, Now, everyone wants to know, are we in a bear market? Are we in a bear market? I'm going to address that right now. I'm going to talk about a few things that I like to discuss, whether we're in a bear or a bull market. We're going to break that down right now. Thoughts on IST if this market rips? Thanks, brother. I love IOST. I hold a bag of it. So I think it could do some serious damage. Knowing that I hold a bag, it's up to you to think about. But yes, I personally hold a bag of IOST, and I really, really like the project. Internet of Things. One of the first projects to talk about being the Internet of Things since day one, So, come on. If we hold that level, then we are technically still in an uptrend based on the daily. Yeah, I'm going to break it down right now for you. We're going to break this down. So macro level. It was our macro low because we got two candles to close on the daily time frame. Every time we got candles to close on the daily, look, right here, that would be a boom up, a boom up, a boom up, a boom up. Even if it's a small boom up, it's a little bit of a move back to the upside. Obviously, there's big, this is it here, 53,500. You can see, look, resistance, bounce, right? So we got a bounce right there in this little area. We got two bounces right there. We got a bounce here, and we've played with this area here with a bounce. So this area is resistance because it's the previous support. So we need to get above 53,500. That's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal, Some people are drawing this and saying we could bearish retest this bump line. See, like this, like we fell out, we could bearishly retest this and drop to the downside hard. So here, these are two ideas that I want you to be privy of, and I want you to understand could happen. And a bearish retest to the downside. Very, 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 very simply could happen. Okay? So watching that area, that's one suggestive thought, right? All right. The other was the other one I showed you that we're possibly in the bigger triangle. And you could lower this and say, no, we're just on trend. We're on trend. That was a dip out of the trend. You could say that, you know. Or put it more like this and just swing it up a little closer. And, yeah, get those candles closing. Although I do like to be on the wick, so that's, does make a little more sense when you connect these, see? So all eyes, break back into the pattern is a big deal. I want to see us break back into the pattern. Going to 52K, that's a big deal for me. Super happy. Megaphone is very likely too. No, we're talking about the megaphone as well. We'll show that in a second. So I like to just show all options so everyone understands what the possibilities are here. Actually, no megaphone. I'm gonna pull back on the idea that there's a megaphone. I say now. Oh, I see. You're going from this megaphone here. Yeah. Then I say yes. And this is what he means by a megaphone, if you didn't understand what he meant. But up, down, and bouncing back up to the upside here, which would be a beautiful uptrend, right? And I've seen this play out many times. I've seen this in my life, so... Usually get a bounce here, it kind of retraces here or here somewhere, and you're gone. Which would be really cool about that is it kind of supports market structure with bouncing off the previous high too as well. And making a new all-time high for Bitcoin. Not too long from now, which would be insane. What if plan B is right and we still go to 100K? And everyone's like, what? How? We never thought, what? I don't buy it, but you know, it's a thought. You know, it lines up with the moon phase. I see inverted head and shoulders on ENJ. Super chats, PEL, SPI, and IOST. We'll take a look at those right now. Let's jump into the super chats. Thank you so much for super chatting me during these hard times. I know everyone's in a little bit of a stressful situation, but we're gonna make it through. We're gonna come through strong. We're gonna look at we're not gonna panic sell. We're gonna take deep breaths, and we're gonna get through this together no matter what. So look at this thing. Did the boom up. Now it's forming that flaggerino on the 5-minute. People not sure what to do. Market's getting bullish. So they're like, it just came out. What I've been doing for these is just pulling length of poles. Usually this will get very long and try it out. All right, so here's the scenarios that we've seen on these new coins. Because we've played like 50 of them now when they hit KuCoin. They either continue way down here and just continue to make a falling wedge so they bottom out somewhere at one point and we catch the bottom by the next higher, like 2 or 3 higher lows in a row, some support and resistance off a bigger trend line, and then we're like, okay, cool. Biko, nice. Adam and Eve on the current hourly. Those who want to evaluate have a risk ratio of 4-1. Stop point can stay in the 5.68 region. Take profits right under 10. Shout out to Drew. Crypto up in the spot. Well, if we see Bitcoin drop to the 618 and the 65 golden pocket from July 21st, I thought we were a bull market when we're above the 200 EMA and bear market below. Honestly, it's up to the individual, really, if we're in a bull or a bear market, and nobody truly knows. Some people say it's the 200. You know, that can be back-tested, though, and at one point be given, you know, all of these things can be given valid ideas, you know. So look at this on the 1 hour, really, on the 1 minute. You got to look at this on small time frames. It just came out. It's popping. It's flying. Came out at, what, 13 cents, and it blasted to a 6X about, maybe a 5X, all the way to 71. Unbelievable. 72 now, holding levels. Watch this thing. It could break all the way back up to the measured move. What is the measured move for this puppy? To 146. 100X today if it hits that measured move. It's possible. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. It's just possible. But, you know, high risk, high reward for sure. Like high risk, high reward. We got X tag for like 48% playing one of these the other day. But, you know, just be watchful. Yeah, I knew about this last night, but it wasn't on KuCoin yet. I couldn't chart it yet. I can only chart it exactly on it. So that's PEL, which is propel, okay? New coin on the radar. Looking at PEL last night, I was up at 3 a.m. I know you guys could tell. And that's the type of love and appreciation you get for the group. Last night I'm up in the group just going over Bitcoin, checking different stuff, you know, breaking down things that are going down in the market and showing you what's going down and actually giving you lessons on where the money's flowing in Bitcoin. And it's going to be ZK rollups and ZK tubes. I'm telling you right now. And what is a ZK rollup? It's a zero knowledge rollup. That's what ZK stands for, zero knowledge. And it means smaller, you know, you don't have to get all of the information at once. That's what it's all about on the blockchain, you know? So it's interesting. It's almost funny, you know, I'm going to show you guys something that might blow your mind. I see it in it. None of this is guaranteed, just an idea. But if you look at this closely, these kind of resemble each other so well. Isn't that crazy? I'm just playing around, but, you know, I love doing that. Anyway. So here's, so we give you like 4 ideas for Bitcoin, a couple of ideas that are happening. This could occur for Bitcoin, okay? Now, if the 50-minute gets high, look for a pullback. 50-minute is what? High. What should it do? Pull back, okay? Or at least continue sideways again. So look, it's just still in this flag. Hasn't really left. Hasn't done anything. 50-minute is approaching that zone where it has to cool off. Could double top, yes, whatever, but it's going to cool off. Okay. So look for sideways action after that nice pumpage. All the way from a low of 50,006 all the way back up to a high of 51,800. Okay. 1 hour wants to push to the upside, tells us the day is going to go well. At least for 5, 6, 7 hours. Looks like we'll have a pump. Watch that 50-minute cool off. And an hour from now, 2 hours from now, around 12:30 lunchtime, looks like Bitcoin may start to rocket to the upside. Remember, we've already given you the measured move. Sorry. We already talked about the measured move here for BTC. Showing signs of life like here, okay? Remember, millionaires are made in bull markets. Billionaires are made in a bear market, all right? So, like, when times are tough and you hang out and you still stay in the game and you still kind of start squaring your stuff away and you start seeing what's going down and you're still here, that's where you start making the big headway. That's where you start making gains. Super chats, SPI, IOST, and SHIB. And the Fear and Greed Index was down here in 15, bounced back up to 25. Saying, right? $48,000 Bitcoin on the low. $47,000 Bitcoin. You saw me buy. You know I was buying in the fear. And it doesn't mean we can't go down here again. I'm just pointing it out that every time I dollar cost average into the fear, you got to do what you got to do. Okay? Let's take a look. So there's PEL on our radar. Brand new coin on the radar. And these coins are high risk, high reward. I see a morning star forming on Mana on the daily. Super chat, SPI. Yeah, SPI. I like SPI, the shopping coin, I believe, right? Shopping governance. There's GSPI and there's shopping.io. This thing was hot for a long time. So hot. What happened to it? Ooh. Wow, lack of liquidity. This thing really crashed that hard. I remember when it was like a 3. Yeah, it was an expensive coin back in the day. In April, wow. A lot of people got hurt in this market. A lot of funky coins dumped. You know, that's another reason about having strong coins. Like EGLD was strong throughout this entire market. You know, Atom was pretty strong once it broke above 15. You know, not the best. I mean, more could happen, but you know what I'm saying. Electronium coming back in the game at a penny. I remember when I bought that thing in 2017. So SPI really at the bottom of its barrel. You know, slight falling wedge here, needs to break back up. I don't like buying the lowest of the lows. I like buying like once it breaks up here and bounces off support, the retest of that level or something. You know, I'm looking for some signs of life here. SPI, man, this thing's at the bottom of the barrel at 29. It can definitely 10x all the way back to its high at 300, but I mean, it's going to take some time. I'd like to see some support. I'd like to see it get rejected by 55, come back down to find its support region, and when I see the retest, that's where I would be liking that up, you know. SPI, not on my radar. I don't think I'll be touching that puppy anytime soon. I think I'm all about play to earn right now, right? If it's not play to earn, I ain't touching it. Just foolish. Just why? Like, so many more people are going to be into the coin I'm into, right? Doesn't mean, quantum, play to earn. There's a few different things I'm looking at. So, look, we fell below the golden pocket. We hit the 786 right there. Bang, bang, bang off the 786 Fibonacci level. Okay? Very close to the stop. Or would have been stopped. And again, these aren't really real trades. I just put out risk-reward ratio. I'm looking at things. But this is on my radar as getting up there, though. Definitely 280% gains. IOST. High risk, high reward, though. You don't know when this market's gonna flip on you. Like, still watching Bitcoin. I watch Bitcoin for a few days first, really get the bearing on the market before I start going ape again or start looking at coins. I really watch the market closely. Look at ADA all the way back to 143, taking a banging. Like, it just no love for ADA as it went all the way to 170, 181. People just were like, oh, I'm out. I'm taking my Profu, right? I mean, that's an 88% retracement from the high. And that's what you usually get, an 88%, 88.6% retracement. That's it right there. It hit the 88.6. So, yeah, we talk about DeFi Kingdoms a lot. We went over it yesterday, too. Maybe it's because so many people at work during your show that views are down. Many times I have to just catch the replay because the show is morning and not evening. I couldn't find it anywhere for some reason. Troy McJames. That's another thing. I think it just gets like shadow banned. I think people can't find the actual stream. I think the stream actually gets hidden. 8 bummed. I got a block spam. I couldn't find it anywhere. Shout out to Troy McDrains. It's so funny, Troy McDrains. Let's take a look at IOST, SHIB. Let's take a look at SHIB. So there's IOST for you in a nutshell. We went over that. Just threw ADA in there real quick. You know, if it can hold this, ADA, come on, baby. 123 on the low. ADA, wow. Things you never thought. But look how fast these things recover. It's insane. 2-3 weeks, and it can do all the damage in the world. Let's take a look at SHIB. Now, I saw a tweet today. A giant ETH whale buying billions of dollars worth of Shiba Inu. I always knew having SHIB in the back was a good idea. So we talked about SHIB right here, opening up a trade here for SHIB based off the 886 retracement. I mean, that's as low as you get. That's textbook retracement to the 886. I mean, what else more can you get? Also, previously bouncing off previous support and resistance with a wick there, even through the 886. So now we're trying to recover. Still don't get it. I mean, we need to make higher highs and higher lows. The daily is oversold again, which is why I first started getting into SHIB. I thought we were in a regular bull run. If we were in a regular bull run, SHIB would have bounced off the 618 and kept going, and we would have been oversold down here on the daily, and I played my cards. It was what it was. SHIB just keeps rolling to the downside. It is what it is. I still see SHIB breaking up 178% back to 11. So I'm sticking to it. I'm stubborn, but I'm sticking on SHIB. As long as Bitcoin doesn't go below 42K and turn into a bear run, makes a bounce and holds strong and finds its capitulation and gets out, we're going to be fine. Maybe it's because so many people at work during the show. I don't know. The show used to go higher, though. I don't know. It's like no alerts went out today, and we started early today. The start times have been a little all over the place, but it's the holiday season, and Sam is pumping to the upside. Real lifers can find their guy. I mean, I'll be on a 10, between 10 and 10.10 every day. Like, The show will start. I will start the countdown. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a 10-minute countdown. I'm going to put it out there, right? I'm going to start a 10-minute countdown at 10 o'clock every day. All right? That's what I'm going to commit to. And I'm going to commit to that time. A 10-minute countdown at 10 o'clock every day. And there we go. What do you think about Evergrande Cash? Their last payment this year is 28 December. They already announced maybe they will not be able to pay. Yeah, it's a problem. It's not good. And it definitely is going to have repercussions throughout the market, in my humble opinion. I like SRM. SRM's great. Serum Labs, right? Connected to Solana. Big DEX. Could do damage. Can't believe it went to these highs at 13. It's interesting, man. Taking profits is a big deal in altcoins. Like, it's not like trading the stock market. Really, altcoins are a different beast. Like, you almost have to take profits in altcoins. Like, you must take profits. It's getting oversold in the daily time frame. Could still see some more downside, right? Could bounce off 256. You know, you don't want to see it go any lower than that bottom, though, at 236, really. I like what I'm seeing, though. Again, though, I'm not opening up trades right now. Watching Bitcoin like a hawk. You have a decent number that watch after the live. Anko, you should honestly compare views from 24 and 48 hours after. No, I do, but that's why we were hitting 4,000, 3,000. Now we're hitting, like, yeah, last night we hit the lowest amount of views that any stream had hit in a long time, which is, you know, I'm admitting it out loud, you know, just talking out loud. These are the woes of a YouTuber, right? Everyone else just goes to work. They don't really worry about the day-to-day. As a YouTuber, you're kind of caught inside the zone all the time of movement, of where you're at and what's going down, and it can get to you a little bit. Like this stream right here from yesterday had 1,500 views. It was a Sunday night stream, so weekly candle closes tend to be like a little, but at the same time, no, it was a Monday night stream. Sorry, it was a Monday night stream. See, Mondays tend to be a little slower than most, but at the same time, look, if you look through my streams, like, look, 4,000 views, 3,900 views, 3,000 views, 3,500 views, 3,000 views, 3,800 views, 2,600, 3,000 views, you know. Very rare that a stream was getting any lower than 3,000 views for a while. So it's weird that out of nowhere we bang back to 1,400 views out of nowhere, you know. But whatever, it is what it is. It's not a popularity contest. It's quality and quantity and how many people I'm helping and changing a life, you know. SYNEX coin ticker Minecraft launched on Radium. I missed this one. A Minecraft blockchain ecosystem. SYNEX coin adds Solana blockchain support to Minecraft, allowing for custom blockchain-based economies and play-to-earn servers. Join our Telegram. Explore some common use for SYNEX coin. Bring the blockchain to Minecraft. SYNEX coin allows servers to make blockchain-based economies, reward players for their time, and allow your community to buy ranks, all in a low-cost, eco-friendly blockchain. Unbelievable. That's pretty outrageous. Bring play to earn to your Minecraft server. Add blockchain events and ranks. SYNEX coins features cross-server support, easy integration, play to earn, token payouts, custom shop, and ranks are exchange where you can buy SYNEX at step. Interesting. Shout out to my man putting it on the radar. Stack, always on point. Good morning to everyone. Good morning to I Want a Mana. It's okay. The Patreon is stronger than ever. Crypto Love is 241 subs. I watch a stream and there are only 100 key people online. That's less than 1%. Man, whatever the numbers, you're legit changing people's lives. Thanks a lot, man. You definitely made a change in mine. Shout out to Michael Beauregard. Thank you so much. I Want a Mana. What's up, girl? Hood to see you. Shout out to Fidel Escobar up in the spot. Shout out to all my people here. I throw a like at you, whether on the replay, though. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. You forgot to look at the Crow chart. And never forget to look at the chart. We're just watching this. And here's our pump for Bitcoin. As it pumps out, can you get out, Bitcoin? Come on, baby. Show us the love on the 1 hour. To the upside. 15 minutes, still got momentum. Should cool off here and go sideways, though. It really should, based on the stochastics RSI, which have taught me so much all these years. The views on the biggest sites are just bought by bots. And they will never let anyone righteous who can help people actually get famous and known by the masses. Eternal blessings. Right? Beauregard. Michael Beauregard. Yeah. Love learning. Always a pleasure to know you're here. I want a mana. It's so funny. I want a mana. Wow, man. 52K. This recovery is thankfully you know, getting above this 49,000. I was like, I still don't buy this rally at all. And I'm not 100% in it at all. I didn't sell any Bitcoin. I'm a Bitcoin maxi. So, you know, kind of nice to know that you're just going to hold your Bitcoin no matter what. So as you watch all this craziness, you're just like, whatever. You could even say this is a falling wedge here. And we fell out of it and we broke back in. And so we want to break back into this falling wedge here, which we did. So we're back in the falling wedge and the edge here. It's a good idea. It's a good thing. And we could make our move out of it now to the upside yet again, which we thought we already did, but we did not. Okay. Falling wedge, 68% chance of a break to the downside. And now look what we're forming here. The shoulder, the head. And do we make the right shoulder when that 4-hour kicks in? Is that the 4-hour bounce? And that's what I'm looking at very, very closely. Highly likely is what we're going to see, but you never know. So we're going to watch this very, very closely. Bitcoin could get all the way up here to 55,000. And then still come back down here and bounce off 49K. And then, only then, can we move. 52 to 53, whale bear wall in place. It's a French name. Liver, do you hear about the regulatory decisions on BTC and crypto happening tomorrow? We are supposed to dump tomorrow according to that. Why do you keep getting into the news? Why do you keep feeding into that stuff? Stop doing that, man. I've been trying to teach you to do the opposite, but people get caught, man. I love you, Fidel. Don't get caught up in that stuff, man. We're supposed to dump tomorrow because of that. Come on, man. I taught you TA for a reason, my friend. I taught you TA for a reason. Okay? Now, it is setting up. What does the TA say? Well, the TA suggests that we pump on the 1 hour till like 5, 6, maybe 8, 9 o'clock tonight. And then we do start to come to the downside. That would also coincide with the 4 hour being overbought and needing to come to the downside as well. So that's what I'm trying to say. I hope we get as high as we can on this 1 hour pump. Okay? Fidel is poisoning himself. Philippe. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny, man. It's true though in a way. It's true in a way. Don't let the news poison your mind. $100x in a day for that coin you're talking about, Stack. Damn, man. Wish we had jumped in on that puppy. Okay, so anyway. Thank you, dear Lord, for each and every one of you here. Thank you for the blessings that I do have. Thank you for the people that I do have watching. Thank you for the likes I got. And thank you for every single person here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. You're unbelievable people. Wow, 199 people watching, 187 likes. That's amazing. Appreciated. Much appreciated. Laughing, leave me alone. I feel you, though. Oh, man. We love you, man. We just trying to get you out of that news warp, man. You know what I'm saying? 51,009, baby. Yeah, baby. This is just like usually when you get here, the price starts to go sideways. Ooh, the flip up. Look at that. What we got here. The flip up. See that? Flip up tells us we can get a little more action now. Look how much higher this can go. Boom. That's 52K, baby. That's 52K, 52,100, something in that zone. Wow, Bitcoin back to 52K, but don't get too excited. But this 1 hour is in our favor too, man. I'm really excited for this. I said don't get excited, then I said I'm excited. The 1 hour in our favor. We're just getting started. Here is the breakout. It's starting now. There's the breakout. We've been watching this so closely out of this pennant. I've been watching this pennant since I drew it yesterday. We've been tracking it. That's why I project the pattern before the pattern even exists. And that's where the magic happens. And that's why we walk on water here at the Patreon. And that's why people get so good at trading here in my trading group. Okay? Because we got systems, baby. Look at anytime Axie Infinity was below 100, it's a steal. All right? Anytime Avalanche is below 80, okay? It's a steal. Okay? Anytime Solana is below 200, it's a steal. Okay? Just breaking these things down for you so you understand what's happening here. If Bitcoin recovers here, even on the 1 hour, we're going to see some play here in the altcoins. We're going to see some magic. 51,900, baby. Back on a green day, baby. Back on a green day. We'll take a look at the Dow. We'll take a look at the rest of the world markets. Let's take a look at gold, too. I haven't looked at gold in a long time. I used to trade gold only. So when I think of gold, it's like a long-lost friend. I used to be with gold all the time. It was just me and gold, baby, all the time. Can you go over INJ injective protocol? Yes, I can. I want a mana. Sam, thank you very much for the prayers and the kind words for my granny a couple months ago. I lost her shortly after and want you to know you're much appreciated, bro. Shout out to Robert Cox, man. Robert, man, we know how much you were going through with all that, and we appreciate you and we love you, man. And, you know, moment of silence for her loss right now. May Robert Cox's grandmother be up in heaven happy, holding hands with the Lord and being happy with the angels, and may she look down upon us all and bless us with the light and the love. Gold and DXY keep flying. Gold. Let's take a look at gold. Well, you know, gold, you're laughing, gold, but I'll show you gold is in a giant cup and handle that it's been making for the last, like, 10 years. Look at this. Gold formed a bowl from January 2012 all the way. Show me the charts and I'll show you the news. They can't hide the charts from a technical analyst, suggesting that gold will break all the way up to $3,500 an ounce. Look at that. Look at the tear it went on here from 1,200 in 2018 all the way up here to 2111. Came back down for a slight bowl, but that's a smaller bowl than before. Gold. What is it doing on the weekly? It's getting ready for another push. It's getting to be oversold. Isn't that crazy? You see how long that cup and handle is? Gold will be 2,100 in a year. I think it might be more than that, but yeah, around there. Who knows? Coming to the downside today. So it's inverse to Bitcoin, and it's a little ahead of Bitcoin on the 4-hour. Interesting. Gold. I used to trade gold all the time. I started trading on the Toronto Stock Exchange, trading gold and silver commodities. That's how I began my trading career. That's how it all started for me, man. So we looked at the total market cap, and we talked about this being a divergence here, how this was a sharper uptrend. And see uptrend, but this was flat. And that is bullish divergence right there. Okay, when these angles do not match, and specifically you have a springboard up to the upside here on the RSI, that gives you bullish divergence to the upside. So I like what we called that out, and we got the bounce off the bullish divergence. Thank gooshness. Now we're back here above $2.35 trillion. Bit of a Bart Simpson. Look, here's the side of his head. There's the head. You know, kind of not perfect, but a bit of a Bart Simpson falling wedge here. Okay, what I like is that 1 hour is just pointing to the upside. We're getting that move on the 1 hour, right? When does CPI come out? Copiosa? Is that Copiosa? I'm not sure. We'll take a look at it though, and we'll take a look at MATIC banging on him. MATIC has a target over $3. Yes, it does, baby. When will it hit 3? We'll take a look at MATIC for you. Silver, the most shorted commodity in traded history. Oh yeah, unbelievable. Like, I've never seen a more manipulated asset than silver in the world. Unbelievable. So Bitcoin leading the show here today. 51,008 should go sideways from 51,005, 51,004 here when the 15-minute resets. So the 15-minute should reset. That's likely to happen. I put my alert down here, and then it's time to get busy again. Hello, Crypto Lifers. Hope you are well. Shout out to Conrad Stone. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live stream, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. So Bitcoin looking bullish today. And so the trade for Bitcoin here is on the 1 hour. When the 15-minute gets low and hits my alert, I open up a trade on BTC. Again, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor, right? And there's the measured move to about 53,600 if all can go well. Stop loss beneath the bottom of the pattern. And there you have, something like that. Almost can't make the trade because of the risk-reward ratio. I have to put the stop loss back in the pattern, which is kind of tight. A little hard for me there. But that's the trade. That's the scalp trade on Bitcoin here. And there's the red candle I was expecting on the 15-minute. Because the 15-minute should go sideways now. So what you do here now is you zoom into this candle. You see here's the 21-day moving average. You know we're going to have to make a bit of a falling wedge or a pennant, something like that. And then we're going to have to come and kiss the 21-day moving average before we can break back up to the upside again. And that's just how this price action works. Okay? Sporty day. Correction, 73X for Minecraft. Went from 0.00016 to 11.6. Wow. Unbelievable. For the coin that you talked about with us there, SYNEX coin. Unreal. 73x in this puppy. A 73x for SYNEX. So, see how we told you there was going to be a pullback? How are we so good at this? How do we know that's exactly where the top is? Perfect time to sell off whenever the 50-minute gets high. And you get that curve off. It's highly likely you're going to start forming your new pennant and your tiny consolidation to the next move. This is the same thing the daily does, same thing the weekly does, same thing the monthly does, same stuff going on. So the patrons, they'll get updated versions of what's happening here on the live. If you're just in the live, it all ends for you when the live ends. And then you're just kind of like, the patrons get the updated updates, all this information, new coins coming out, ideas that I'm looking at. All my research comes quick and fast. Every single day, I'm working 16 hours a day or more for the patrons. I'm up at all hours of the night. I'm taking naps at different times to help the market. If I look at the market, I'm like, all right, here's a good time to take a nap. I'll wake back up, and I'll start updating the market here. So I sleep around the market so you don't have to. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. We'll take a look at the dollar index now as well. The dollar index. And see what we see happening for here. And, you know, what I don't like to see here is the dollar index pumped up. Broke out of this beautiful pennant here to the upside. Okay. So it breaks out, okay? Breaks out. That's a retest. When you have, resistance, 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 that's the top of the trend line for sure. Broke out of the top trend line, broke back down, just like I told you. And this is what I just taught you on Bitcoin, and it's kind of cool. We can use the dollar index for this experiment, or, you know, this example. We got high on the 15-minute. We did not, right? Just like that. Bitcoin's at this first red candle right there. We use the replay button. Bitcoin's right here, right now. Bitcoin's right there. It broke out. It's the 15-minute got high. And like I say, then we're going to have to come and make a wedge or something and kiss the 21-day moving average. See this? Before we can continue to the upside. It could be a wedge, it could be a downward, or it could be a sideways pennant. We don't know. Shout out to the $4.99 from Presley Dronette. Keep it up, Sam. You're the man. Changing my life one trade at a time. Can you take a look at CWAR? Oh, I would love to take a CWAR and get paid for it. Definitely. And we'll take a look at injective protocol as well. I just want to finish looking at the dollar index real quick as we get ahead of the entire world market. Take a look at what's happening in the world markets today. So look, the dollar index coming here and taking a kiss right here. Beautiful thing. Not a beautiful thing, but that's what this is how I trade. This is the system in which I teach. So look, comes down, touches the 21. That's usually the catalyst for a move back to the upside. Look, the 15-minute is low now, is the 1 hour low now. That's what you want to see. 1 hour is not, which is a good sign. 15 minutes suggesting we get a possible retest and a bounce to the upside. Hopefully we only go sideways and the 1 hour continues to dump. So you can see Bitcoin pumping, the dollar dumping, good sign for Bitcoin. Can we get back in this pattern and then can we break down and get a bearish retest? So I want to see this pattern break down and not break to the upside. I want to see us break back inside this pattern and then break down, okay? The 4 hour also, we did our thing. Remember, I was like worried, we came up. We're overbought here now. Come on down, baby. Come on down, right? Now we'll take a look at ETH BTC, which was beating up on Bitcoin pretty nicely. Doing very well. We talked about this trade many times. We opened the trade a long time ago. It's a slow trade. It's not the best trade in the world. Took forever. But look, we formed a pennant. When the pennant kind of broke a little bit, we formed a cup and handle. We broke out of the cup, of the handle. We formed a little bull pennant here. We broke out here. We're on our way to the target. Almost there now. Almost there. And then the bigger target out of the bigger pennant here. Boom. And see, look, the daily's about to get high. We're away from the 21-day moving average. We're going to flag out. It's very simple. My system is so beautiful. And then you don't get in until you touch the 21, or you have an alert here on the daily. And nobody's system is going to be perfect. But my system is pretty accurate if you use it over and over again. It eventually starts really filling in the blanks. It'll blow your mind. So, again, I'm doing it all over the place. You can see how I'm projecting with the alert system on the stochastics RSI. Nobody does that. Nobody puts alerts on the stochastics. My system is unique to me. You should definitely learn it. Jump on in. Today, I have a beginner's course. it would behoove you to jump on in the 2-hour beginner's course for only $100 from 3 to 5 today, New York City time. And you can email cryptolifers@gmail to pay in cryptocurrency or to pay in PayPal. Keep your eye on video making profits in crypto. You put out in the second. Keep your eye on your video making profits in crypto. You put out on the second. Keep your eye on your video making profits in crypto. You put out on the second, sending love your way. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I think I know what you're saying. Excited for the beginner's course today. Shout out to Derek Sauce jumping on in. Thanks again to Zero and you, Sam. Anytime, man. Anytime. Bobby, RFOX is getting listed on Coinbase Pro today. I know IDEX, Super, and Pulsar. Yeah, that's going to be a big deal. Yeah. RFOX getting on Coinbase. And we talked about that too. Over this days ago, baby. Days ago. A little bit of a pump. I mean, that's a pump. It's sad. We got in at 13. Thing would go all the way to 34 and do absolute damage. This is why you need to be taking some profits. Look, and 100% retracement. All the way back from 35 all the way back to 11 cents. I can't believe that. Bottomed out below where I got it at like a month ago. Insanity. But this is a really good project. So people are getting a second chance to take a gobble. And look, the daily's extremely oversold. You know, if anything, I'll be honest. I'll tell you something. And one of my hypotheses is this. And this could play out. If Bitcoin keeps going and we actually end up kind of getting out of this, this is what I think happened. VCs see metaverse come up. They don't like jumping on stuff. They're like, a little risky. Then they miss out. Sand flow, all these. They get in at the end. They made those things pump at the end, but they didn't make the multiples they wanted. So they looked at the coins that they can make the multiples on, and they're like, damn, they're already too high. So like if we crush Bitcoin, we'll be able to get the multiples we want on these smaller coins and pump to the upside. I mean, kind of a theory there, but you never know, right? So RFOX. Now it's in a giant cup and handle. An absolute giant cup and handle. Like a diesel cup and handle. Just looking at my support and resistance lines. And I get this angle. You want this angle to match this. Sometimes it's not. It's hard because this angle is more abrupt. And you know it's never going to go that straight. But something like this. RFOX on Coinbase pumping up to 1871 and moving. How do you find out what's going on? Get into a smaller time frame. When a coin is pumping hard, go to a smaller time frame. Look at this. You would have seen the flag on the 10-minute and played the flag. You see that? Measured move of the flag. I took a little more than I needed there. Bam. So this is how you do them. Smaller time frames. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Just trying to teach you things along the way. And there's the pullback to 51. You know, I told you we were getting a pullback. Because when the 15 minutes high, you're going to pull back. I came to terms with this a long time ago, and it is what it is. Okay, let's get into the super chat. Let's get into the super chats. Injective protocol. Thank you so much from I Wanna Mana. We hit SRM. We nailed it. Let's take a look at Injective INJ. And we're also going to take a look at MATIC. I want to take a look at MATIC today. Let's take a look at CWAR from Presley Jonit. Appreciate you, Presley. And CDROP. We talked about CDROP. Remember the casino. We'll take a look at CDROP on Dex Tools from Out of the Woods. Awesome. Love you guys coming out the woodwork. Appreciate each and every one of you coming in. Banner is blocking the charts. Oh, yeah. Silly bean for me. I'm the silliest bean in the world, right? So, look, Bitcoin. Highly likely we're going to get a bit of a pullback here based off of Bitcoin. Coming down here, right, to the downside. But we're making that flag. And again, just like the flag we showed you on the dollar index, we're in the same spot. We need to connect back with the 21-day. We could even come back into this flag, I think. I think this may have been a false breakout. And we come back in here and we play, and then we break out when the 15-minute gets low again. And then boom. That 1 hour's in our favor, I'm telling you. We could see a massive pump. But don't put it past. We couldn't see a Bart Simpson back to the bottom of the pattern. Anything is possible the way the market makers are getting busy lately. So clear the screen ad in front of the chart. Is a trading course recording so that after purchasing and attending, one can review and re-listen? No. Can check Meta Hero, please? I guess I could do that. Sam got hypnotized by the cup and handles. I really did. I was like in the zone looking at it on RFOX. Let's take a look back at RFOX. Oh, that's what you guys missed? I saw it. You guys didn't see it. Let me make sure you guys see what I'm talking about here. So I talked about RFOX here in this giant cup and handle. Talked about it breaking out hard to the upside. And then I said, but what do you do when you see a big green candle on the daily and you can't access it? It's like you can't get in there. How do I get in there? I was told not to chase candles. Well, you go to the smaller time frame, 10-minute, 15-minute, 7-minute. And look, I formed this flag, and then you can see how we pump to the upside, and then you can see the measured move, which is the length of this pole. So you grab the length of the pole. Gives you a temporary local target for RFOX to 23 cents. Can you check Meta Hero, please, sir? Definitely. Let's take a look at Injective Protocol, INJ. As we start the... so we got Bitcoin in a nutshell. We know what it's doing. It's going to go sideways, or we hope and make a flag on the 15-minute. If everything is in our favor... No, I believe RFOX is getting listed on Coinbase Pro, man. I'm pretty sure it is. Not too long from now. We'll take a look here. Look. We'll go to CoinMomo and put this to rest real quick. CoinMomo will let us know. And I could be wrong. Maybe you're right. You're probably 100% right. Everybody wants to be wrong, but nobody has to be right. Yo, they got a Metaverse land sale on December 9th. That's going to pump up the price too as well. That's going to be a big deal. Yeah, you're right. Not out there. He's 100% right. Shapeshift Fox. Look at this, man. He's on point. Listen to your man's Shapeshift Fox. Let's take a look at Shapeshift Fox. Super Chat, CDROP, CWAR, and Hero. We'll take a look at that. And Injective as well. Ripple's about to blast to 865, then dump with the inverse head and shoulders. Wow, Bitmart has Hero price at 14 cents. Can't deposit Tether or anything, but you can trade it out still and score Meta Hero cheap. Yeah, but you can't buy that. You can't buy it. I want meta villains, not stupid heroes backing the criminal governments and the slave system. Heroes backing the... Are you kidding me? Sam, today Run Node got out on Radium Swap. Maybe it's going to work like Strong with nodes. Okay. Wow, we have a lot to go over now. We got Run Node. It's getting overwhelming. I love it. Don't sleep on Gallo. No, Shape of Fox is a token on Shapeshift Wallet. I believe it's called Fox. So RPC nodes for Solana, runnode.com. Let's get back to Injective Protocol. We're going to do nice and calm on these. So Injective, it's really just going to follow BTC. Really nothing else I can say about it. Like, look, it's in an ascending triangle that broke out. And now it's flagging. I mean, it's got the USDT pair. All USDT pairs are going to follow Bitcoin except for, like, the exception of, like, 1 or 2% of random coins that just pump and do whatever they want. You know? But for the most part, Injective's in a bit of a flag here. Could pump to the upside. Let's take a look at it here on the 4-hour. Overbought like most coins. All odds on Bitcoin, really. If Bitcoin's in a good place, then this will pump with it. It's that simple. You got to just track Bitcoin. All coins watching Bitcoin. I'm telling you right now. I know it's the boring thing to say, but it's the honest thing to say, you know. Total market cap holding above $2.37 trillion. Not bad. I want to see us flag out here and continue to the upside. That 1 hour, let's see how far the 1 hour can take us. It's all about this 1 hour, everybody. It's all about this stochastics RSI cross here and how far it can get us to the upside. 3 years, 50K tokens airdropped. Super will probably do some damage. I think so too. What do you think about Near Protocol, the strongest fundamentals? Near is amazing. We like Near a lot here. Pink Nodes is dot node service. If you currently have coins in Bitmart, you can swing trade to Hero from those. ShapeShift is a token on ShapeShift Wallet. What's your 2 cents on Stacks? I like Stacks, you know. Seems to pump with Bitcoin. I think it's a fork of Bitcoin connected to Bitcoin in some way, closer than other coins are. Interesting. Let's take a look at CDROP. CDROP was a smaller coin. I remember we found it on CoinMarketCap here the other day. It was a casino coin, if I'm not mistaken. I have a photographic memory of the website and what it looked like. CDROP was a casino coin. Let's take a look here. Macaulay Culkin, look at that. His face will be synonymous with anything and everything. Crypto.C drop. We'll just take you through it again if you didn't know what it was. C drop just came out. Very small market cap. Very small market cap. Can't even really tell what it is just coming out. Okay. But it's cryptodrop.gg. Block hash rate, lucky 882 in. Get those 6 symbols of hash, your bet. VIP jackpot. This is on Twitter, VIP gaming. You can win 28 BNB. You bet 1 BNB. Guess the last 6 symbols of the hash randomly. That's like impossible. I mean, like impossible, man. Like B38. That's like impossible. It's funny. C drop. Let's take a look at it on. You know where we gotta go, guys. You know where we gotta go. I won't say it. To the PooCoin address. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you coming on in. Thank you for being here, and thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers and jumping on into the live stream. C drop for BNB 003. Ooh, look at that. I mean, it's in a flag. It wants to break to the upside. Showing signs of life. Unicorn in here. C drop could get to 7 cents. Could double up. Wants to double up here. C drop's on the radar. I like what I'm seeing here for C drop. Okay. Stochastics RSI, and I'll throw the 4 hour. So it's coming up. Could come back down. Interesting. 1 hour. About to flip. Nah. Look for it to go sideways a little longer before it really regains more momentum. But I like what I'm seeing for C drop. Promising project. Interesting project. I'm personally not invested in it, but, you know, you can't buy everything in the game, you know. Bitcoin back to 51,008. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 15-minute really wants to keep kicking it. Just want to clean this up a little bit here. Okay, cool. Okay, now let's take a look at Hero. I love Hero. And I'm aiming to get a position in Hero, and I'm just kind of like trying to be perfect, which is not the best when you're a trader. Don't try to be perfect. Just try to make it happen, you know. We talked about this inverted head and shoulder here coming down. It came down to the bottom of the shoulder at 17. Beautiful little trade right there at 17, okay. Golden pocket. It can still come to the golden pocket, and we're back testing this theory here that we will touch the 200-day moving average in the 4 hour when it appears. 9 out of 10 times we were trading this. Hadouken, my admin, had back tested this theory, and the price would come and kiss the 200-day. Boom, and these would come and touch each other like the 0.5 fib or something of that nature, and boom, you'd be ready to rock. Again, 4 hour overbought on many coins. Remember that. 1 hour isn't. Well, this is coming up, but they're both going to be overbought soon. And it looks like it can't get above this resistance at about 20. So you don't get above resistance at 20, highly likely we come back down. Bottom of the channel one last time, right? And maybe even we kind of go down a little lower. We do something like this. Bounce off the 618, and we get it at 15. So I'm waiting I'm waiting patiently. I'm waiting patiently for my turn, baby. And I don't buy when the 4 hours overbought, man. It's just not my style. Just not my style. So watching it closely is a bit of a double bottom here. We could pump up. If it breaks out, I'll wait for the retest to come back down, and then I'll snatch it up. I don't chase green candles. I wait for support and resistance to show me that it's giving support, and then I buy off of that area. Retest, support zones, smartest way to trade, the best way to trade, the safest way to trade. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just teaching you and talking about how I trade and what I do, what I'm looking for, what's going down when I'm looking for a trader. All right. Let's take a look at let's take a look at CWAR now. How we skip CWAR, I do not know, because I want to look at it so bad. That's probably why. But there's Hero. There's my idea for Hero. Can we get a bounce back to the 618? I'm honing in on it. I have not entered the position yet. All right. I'll track it for you guys. I'm going to start showing you my positions more in the Patreon. I'm going to open back up my whole portfolio and show you guys how we're moving, what we're doing, what I'm investing in, and how we're getting through from A to B. People want to see that. So if you want to jump on in, if you want to know my entire portfolio, I am going to reveal it. I'm actually in the midst of getting it together. I don't even really know. There's so many new things and so many different things that I've added in the last few months. It takes me like 2 days, 2 whole days, literally, or not 2 whole days, but probably like 8 straight hours, which feels like 2 days because I divvy it up into an hour here, a couple hours there, to go through my whole portfolio because it's that insane. I need a portfolio advisor I need an organizer to go through my portfolio for me. Let's take a look at CWAR. So this is what I'm looking at. You know, we could still possibly boom off this inverted head and shoulder. I'd love to see it. Stokes are telling me no, though. Stokes are telling me it's not a go-go. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So remember, we looked at Bitcoin. We looked at gold. We looked at the dollar. We did not look at the Dow. But last night, I suggested that the Dow, and that's another thing that I teach my students. If you're one of my students, then you get an alert from me at 1 in the morning talking about Dow futures. And you're like, what is this dude saying? What the heck is he talking about? What is going on? Why is he talking about the Dow futures? I thought we were a crypto people, right? And it's because the markets. So look, last night at 12:56 a.m., you get an update. I said Dow futures are up. You're like, what does that mean? What is he talking about? Well, all markets are correlated. If you know, as much as we want to be free in the crypto world, all markets are correlated. If more people make money, if one of my good friends throws $5,000 on Tesla, right, and it goes up 5x, and he makes $25,000, you don't think he might sell $5,000 and buy $5,000 of Bitcoin, or throw $5,000 in Hollow Ride, or start throwing some money into cryptocurrency? Oh, look at all this money I made. Oh, that's how investment works. Oh, this is the new stuff. Oh, I got into new technology. Oh, now this is where the new technology is. Also, if you watched me on the live stream, I predicted that this would pump to the upside beautifully. Trying to find this actually for anyone who just trades regular markets, but we were looking at this very, very closely, right? And breaking it down. See, this is why I would love to get someone in the team to go through this. But I believe it was on the weekend, 3 days ago. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, Friday. We're looking at the Dow Jones because you look at the Dow when you're trying to figure out, especially in a Bitcoin crash, you take a look at the Dow Jones. So here we are right here, look. At 133, it's always the 33, right? We take a look at the DJI. And look what I'm going to say about the DJI here. This is interesting. As I've shown you before, look, swing down to swing down. And kind of a swing to the upside. Also, if we go to the daily time frame, the daily is extremely oversold. It's an inverted head and shoulder here telling us we will pump back to the upside. Look at that. Watching it very closely, of course. I'm calling the Dow right there. So like everyone who was freaked out about their stocks, I said right here, don't worry. It's all good. I said nothing's guaranteed, but it's highly likely. Now it's forming a bit of a broadening wedge. Bitcoin's in the same channel. Isn't that funny? I expect a bounce here on the daily oversold. Next week looks very nice for the Dow Jones. Look at that. Next week looks very nice for the Dow Jones. December 3rd. I'm telling you right now, man, I don't miss, man. I get goosebumps when I watch my previous, because that's how good the TA is, man. Mitch Ray, all these dudes, every one of them. I'll go against every one of these dudes, hands down. I love them all. But I'm convinced in my trading system. I'm convinced in it and convicted in it. And look at this. The man who called the bounce on the Dow. Boom. Just 3 days ago on the weekend. What happened? The Dow bounced up to the upside hardcore. So, I'm just saying. And this is the same principles that we use to trade cryptocurrency. I will teach you this stuff in the beginner's course today. If you want to understand how this man was able to figure out how the crypto lifer was able to figure out how to call the Dow bounce the way I did it, how I was able to map this out, show you the inverted head and shoulder on the Dow that it would break to the upside, show you the measured move and we go past that, show you that we were low on the stochastics RSI on the daily time frame and it was highly likely we get a break to the upside. Dow Jones, baby. Dow Jones. So 533 on the day, Dow pumping hard too as well. Good sign for Bitcoin. Good sign for all world markets. All right. Maybe it's because so many people at work. Oh, yeah. H-bar is the true ETH killer. The billionaires are making all the behind-the-scene deals. It's possible. I can't stand H-bar, though. I think it's the shadiest coin in the world. Phantom Galaxies, the gaming token, looks amazing. But where can we buy it? We're going to have to do an entire gaming show. I think tonight we're going to have to do a gaming show like one night where it's just like all gaming NFTs. Like I don't even talk about Bitcoin. We just have fun. Gaming NFT. We write them down. We put them in a list. Then we channel the list. Phantom Galaxies. I love it though. I love it. Watch the trailer. Let's give them justice. Let's turn off the sound here and let's watch that trailer. I love watching these trailers with you guys. I hope you guys like watching them as much as I do. I love watching these trailers. Oh. This is going to be in the metaverse, though? Like, you're going to be in this plane flying around, like... Ba, 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 ba. Oh, that's insane. Phantom Galaxies. I mean, that's hot. That's one of the hottest. That's hot, dude. Register at Phantom Galaxies for an upcoming free NFT airdrop. I'm telling you, some of these airdrops are going to be hot, man. So connect your wallet to Phantom Galaxies. I may want to do that. Interesting. Phantom Galaxies on the radar. Thank you for putting that out. And thank you for letting me know about Phantom Galaxies. Another amazing coin here. Looks pretty hot. I mean, we have to do our due diligence and really deep dive into it. But so far, it looks pretty cool. And we got to get into CWAR. Sorry, I don't know why I'm delaying CWAR. But anyway, called the pump on the Dow Jones here just a few days ago, and we nailed it. We nailed it. Zona's upcoming game coin. SHIB looks strong. XRP Metaverse Gaming Coin. XRP Metaverse Gaming Coin? Oh my God. If you scroll down, Lifer, it shows the actual game. Lifer, look at Clone X and Dragon Watch Heroes. Wow, dude. Clone X. Yo, these guys are hot. That's called YouTube. You can rewatch any day. He doesn't miss. Daniel Ratchbush. I've gamed too much already. RFOX price sitting in the golden pocket when I pulled on the 4 hour. Super Chats, CDROP, Engine, and CWARs. Thank you so much. We got to get to CWAR. We'll do CWAR right now. Then we're going to look at Clone X for my man. The money's coming. Always giving us hot gems, man. This dude does serious research. The money's coming, doesn't play, man. Check out his YouTube channel. I think he started something. Check him out. I'm behind you 100%, whatever you want to do, my buddy. I'm behind you 100%, just so you know. Clone X. Next phase reveal. Stay tuned. This is creepy, man. Public sale. 08367. What does that mean? Dutch auction starts 3 ETH and the price goes down in time until sell-off. Wow. Dutch auction. I get it. You put a high price and then it just kind of clone meta 3D vault. Live 3D file updates from your clone to use on the metaverse across different platforms. Available in download. Unreal Engine DAZ 3 drag. Merge words and forge exclusive physical collectibles from your clone. Forging event. Clone wearables marketplace. A place to customize your clone to get new wearables and drops. Trade with clone friends. This thing is weird, huh? Get ready on launch day. Keep on us sold, and they got sold out already. Dang, man. All these stuff, everything gets sold out fast, man. It's like, so you think, dude, you're awesome. Can I put Y? Can I put Y? Sorry, didn't mean to write that. JV Supreme up in the spot. Thank you for coming on in. AVAX Tars. Another one up in here. AVAX Tars. And I'm saying people come for the Bitcoin update. But I'm telling you right now, when we do our deep dives from 11:20 to 12 o'clock, really, when we start the deep dive, it gets out of control. 7 monthly active avatars will get rights to shape the future of the metaverse with the new token. What? Avatars. No, hold on. Enter the metaverse. The token IMU platform. Future of the metaverse. VCore token will unlock voting rights. MAU, MAU. I'm always just looking for names. IMVU. In the IMVU virtual space. The best robot toys for kids, Lego, Raspberry Pi, and more. Raspberry Pi is pretty cool. Avixtar. Isn't it Avixtar, though? Is that what you're saying? Get to MATIC, boss man. Oh, yeah, we got to get to CWAR and MATIC, baby. But this is amazing. I'm just excited to see what we're seeing here. I like how we're able to predict world markets really, really well. I like how the TA helps me predict world markets. So I can see what's happening in the world market. Financial markets, like, hey, and I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Even said that Bitcoin would pull back at 51.8. Nailed it. Like, why? Because the 15-minute was high on the stochastics. I mean, this is basic stuff here that I can teach you if you want to learn. You're seeing my skills play out live all the time here on the live stream. Polygon isn't stopping the pump. Let's take a look at MATIC, baby. You know how happy that is for me to hear? I've been in Polygon for so long. Not stopping the pump as a giant red candle dumps on us. But 245 is beautiful. Oof. Oof. Finally, MATIC finding its way out. Getting into the all-time high, which is 278. We're on our way to all-time highs for MATIC. Shout out to anyone that jumped into the trade for MATIC here at about 177. MATIC pumping to the upside. A beautiful gain for the lifers. Bang, bang, bang. 34% gains for the lifers from MATIC since December 5th. What a beautiful day it is to be alive. MATIC banging on them to the upside. MATIC moving, baby. MATIC moving. And MATIC is close to price discovery. Getting very close to price discovery. There's like a wick there. There's really no, if we break above this level, it's on the way. And I'll teach you guys patience. I will teach you patience. If you want to learn patience, that's another thing you'll learn in my trading group. You will learn to be a patient person. Patience pays the patient. Patience pays the patient man. Bitcoin Cash SV is up big today, 192. Safe Haven up 40%. Superfarm up 53%. Opacity up 49%. BitTorrent up 37%. Matrix AI up 32%. Aurora. Electronium up 30%. I talked about CAPP a bunch of times. Capacity up 29%. Polygon up 26%. Fear up 21%. Telcom. Telcoin, baby, up 20%. Phantasma up 19%. AdBank up 18%. Mask banging on them. Back up 17%. Unbelievable. Secret up. Radix up. Dragon Chain. Syscoin. Wow. Multivac. Airweave. So we're getting a big pump back up here in these altcoins to the move. Let's take a look at CWAR. Everyone wants CWAR, man. No, you will wait to the end of the stream to CWAR. You will never watch CWAR ever. Let's take a look at CWAR for my peoples and for me. You know, I really like CWAR. I've been holding CWAR for a long time. And so, not a long time, but you know. Ooh. Come back down here. You don't need to be that big over here. You guys can be like about right there. You guys can be about right there. That's good enough for yous. So CWAR, we drew a fibby on it, right? We were killing it off the 0.5. We fell down into the 706. We wicked back all the way almost to a whole retracement. 786 between the 886. Very healthy for, you know, for a end of all pullback. Could have gotten this thing for 185, which is insanity. I purchased it for 160 and 190 and 70. I've been holding it this whole time. Absolutely nuts that someone could have got it. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. I think they saw the low prices, these venture capitalists, these institutions, and they were pissed they didn't get it. So they said, let's crash Bitcoin. Let's do our thing. Let's, you know, and let's get these prices to the lowest we can, and let's jump into these coins. And it's kind of like they got all their coins they wanted on the lows. Now CWAR is doing a bit of a double bottom and bouncing off of the 0.618 Fibonacci, coming up in here. Now it's got the 21-day moving average with it. I like what I'm seeing here. So CWAR. Honestly, Elliott wave theory, we got a big wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. We have a huge wave coming for CWAR. I'm going to get rid of all my work and we're going to look at it again. Kind of freshly to deathly. Some would even consider this a cup and handle because you do have a wick here, which could say that's part of the cup. You get it? When the handle is that big, that's a cup. There's a handle. You could say we retested the top trend line and we're trying to break out again. Now here, bit of an ascending triangle here for CWAR. That should wiggle its way on out and break to the upside if all is well. Getting low in the 1 hour, ready to pop. I like what I'm seeing for CWAR. Okay. Length of the pole like we did before. This is the big Momo target. Then we have a length of this base of this triangle is the small target. This coincides with this previous resistance zone. Then we break into all-time highs, and then we gone, baby, we gone. There's still a wick for this thing. I'm telling you, all the way up here, look. Not even done, I believe, at 22 beans. If CWAR hits 22 beans, I'll be a very, very happy man, okay? So, pray for me. That would be awesome. 252 likes, unbelievable. That's amazing. More than the watchers now, unreal. Later lifers, shout out to Tori McDrains. Here to give you support. Can you look? Thank you to Juan Pacheco. We got the likes to the watchers. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Grace Trades. Thank you to all my awesome lovers. Thank you to all my awesome lovers. Thank you to all the lovers out there. I got a previous target for CWAR. $6. Yeah, baby. Look, 6 on the bean. Look at that. 577, 588. Yeah, on the bean right there. So CWAR looking beautiful. I like what I'm seeing here. Bigger trend line like this. Look, too, uptrend. We didn't break this trend, you could say. Okay. So CWAR on my radar, bouncing off support that it found there at 249 and 220. Love to see it get back above $3 though and do some damage. With Bitcoin pumping on that 1 hour, it should bring all these coins up a little bit to some good regions. So we'll be watching that very, very closely. Happy about the length of the pole. That's what she said. Ooh. Easy. Shout out to everybody on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream and calling yourself Crypto Lifers. Crypto Lifer, you're the best. Shout out to Bullish Shalom up in the spot. Lovers and friends. Happy about the length of the pole, right? Chrissy Fouts, yes, they will send you a confirmation email and Zoom invite. 2 emails usually. Did you email already? And did they send a confirmation yet? Can you look at one Harmony? We'll take a look at one. Thank you, Bullish Shalom, for the £5 super chat. You're the man. So happy to see Polygon finally up. Because I wanted to make you guys laugh real quick. I wanted to show you what it means to have patience and to really put it down and show you the patient man. Honestly, it's insane how long I wait for gains, but I will wait. Because when you trade as much as me, at one point, it is what it is, you know? You can't win every single one of them. You know what I'm saying? You can't win every single one of them. So, like, I'm still holding my phantom trades. Like, still, like, it's just so funny to me. And I just wanted to show you my MATIC trade. And I also have a MATIC trade sitting on Coinbase as well. That's not here, but look at this MATIC trade. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious, all right? I opened it on June 26th at 12:23 in the morning. I must have been happy that night. I had a good mood, huh? I threw 5,000 BUSD, right, into MATIC, okay? When it was about $1, all right? I also bought some at 98. I also bought a little bit at 92. And I amassed a little. Look, I even see it. Look, I got a BTC pair here, too. I got 2 BTC pairs here that I threw in, too. Just saying, why not? On Coinbase Pro. I was just feeling funky on June 5th. Look at that. And look, I held this coin. Look at this phantom trade. Turned 2,500 into 13,000, 15 grand. Still holding that. I'll hold that till the cows come home. Right? Now, look at this trade here. MATIC made $6,700 off of $5,200. I mean, 128% gains. And I've been holding this for so long. When MATIC finally goes to $5, $6, $7, that's when I'll take my payday, baby. That's when I'll take my payday. But it'll take a while. I've been holding this July, August, September, October, November. And that's nothing to me. 5 months. I'm telling you right now. I will teach you how to make long-term gains. It's better, you know, if your money's working for you, it's better than it sitting there doing nothing. It doesn't have to be in the quickest, fastest coin. It just has to work for you. Again, not a financial advisor. But I like my money working for me. Broski, can you have a dive into ENS? Cheers, definitely. Can you please take a look at Telcoin? Thank you for all you do. Shout out to Xenia Slack up in the spot. Thank you so much, Xenia. Can you feel the energy? Can you feel the vibe today? We're finally feeling a little free. It's not as bad. Yesterday was a tough day to get through. I'm telling you right now, the last 3 days were tough days. I'm telling you right now. Some of the toughest days, you got to dig deep. This market will make you find your soul. I'm telling you right now, this market will make you find your soul. And ask yourself, what are you really in it for? What are you really in cryptocurrency for? This market will find out. It'll get to the crux. Let's take a look at Telcoin. And let's take a look at ENS. And let's take a look at EGLD for the please. From the Mahler Painting Company. From the Mahler Painting Company. Mana breaking out and retesting. So there's our idea for CWAR. Watching it very closely. Looking nice in the 1 hour. 15-minute has some legs too. Interesting. And that's how I play this, something like this. And there you have it. CWAR. After the beatdown that Bitcoin gave it. And again, we may not be done yet. We may not be done yet. Take a deep breath. There could be more downside. Let's wait. Let's watch this 1 hour to see how high the 1 hour can get. Remember that 4 hour is looming on us on Bitcoin. The 4 hour is looming. Forgive me. I did burp. I had 2 donuts this morning, which I normally don't do. But my wife brought them home and they looked really nice. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for being here and calling yourself crypto lifers. CDROP, INJ, TEL, and ENS. Yes, today is a better day to trade. Oh, so much better. What brand is that jacket top you're wearing? The money's coming. It's Slip 77. Probably some just Chinese thing they slapped the logo on. I don't know. Slip 77 is a store in Martha's Vineyard. There's only like 2 stores. It's a very tiny little store in Martha's Vineyard. There's one store in the whole world, and they make this stuff. The idea was in 1977, Martha's Vineyard was going to secede from Massachusetts to become its own state. And so it's the idea of SHIB 77. Just a kind of an idea for, a logo and a brand. Kind of took off, and people have been wearing it ever since. They use this nice bird with the sun there, SHIB 77. Yeah, they don't got a lot of stuff, too. They change it every year, so you can never really get the same thing. Let's see, I don't think you can buy this ever again. But shout out to SHIB 77. Yeah, their stuff is made to kind of as it happens. They could be out of business next week. You never know. Here's their pullovers and stuff. Yeah, I don't think you could even buy I don't think you could ever buy the shirt again. I really don't. Guys, long sleeve tees, t-shirts and tanks, hoodies and pullover. To me, it would be a pullover, not a long sleeve tee, right? I mean, there's something like it right there. But it's not the same with the zipper, Anyway, you don't care about that. I don't know why I spend so much time doing that. Is Super getting listed on Coinbase Pro? We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at Telcoin, ENS, and Cheers. Yes, it is actually. I believe it is. I think it already has been, but it is getting, I believe it is, yes. Telcoin. Let's take a look at the old Telcoin here on the daily time frame. Saw it in this giant pennant. We did get stopped out there. Everything got stopped out. So don't hold me to that. I mean, the entire market got stopped out, But here, we're at the bottom of the trend line now. Best place to buy. You want to zoom into the 1 hour, if you can see some bullish divergence. Swing down to swing down. Swing up to swing up. I only buy if I see divergence. There it is right there. That was your bottom, possibly at 009. Telcoin holding the bottom level now. So now you zoomed in, you saw your divergence. Now you zoom back out, see the bigger time frame, see what's going down. Are you learning? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? If not, we have a beginner's course today at 3 o'clock. Jump on into the beginner's course. It'll blow your mind from 3 to 5:30. I'll be here to break it down for you, to show you all the things that we're doing here on the live stream. I'm telling you, we'll take people up until 2 o'clock, even 2:30. Yeah, 2:30 is a little late. But email cryptolifers@gmail to pay in cryptocurrency. If you want to jump on into the class, say you made a good trade today, throw $100. Help yourself make better trades. Help yourself learn more about the market. Help yourself really see things and use less emotions, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for joining. Let's take a look at ENS and Super after Telcoin. So Telcoin going up 475%. I see this thing 4xing from where it's at right now. I'm telling you, almost 5xing. Telcoin did it before. It can do it again. Don't get it twisted on the daily. Ready to rock. Telcoin on the radar at the bottom of the trend line. So 4 hours high needs to come to the downside. So I don't buy when the 4 hours high. Remember that. I'll put an alert down here and I'll take a look at it when that hits my fancy bing, 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 and I'll know to look in there. Farouk Ahmed, great way to get banned. Yeah, don't ban yourself, man. Don't write MATIC too many times. Childish. He wrote childish on you too, man. He called you a child. He straight called you a child. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, baby. Nice to see MATIC up big, finally. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. You guys are hilarious, man. What's this about crypto? Where you buy the Bitcoin jumper. Super is getting listed on Coinbase Pro. Yes, it is. Super getting listed on Coinbase Pro. Watch for a pump for Super. Let's take a look at ENS now. Ethereum name service. Okay, so it came out for a beautiful double bottom. Look at that. Beautiful double bottom. Wicked all the way back down here to 28. These guys already doubled up. These market makers are so slick. Slickest guys in the game, man. Take a look at this beautiful, beautiful bowl cup and handle here. It could break back up to the upside. I like what I'm seeing for ENS. Do we see the bullish divergence? We do. Don't use wicks when you're doing a divergence. Even though it's flat, this is far more to the upside. Class B bullish divergence is how I look at it. Class B bullish divergence looking pretty nice here on ENS. All right. Now, does that mean it's definitely bottomed out here? You never know. There is no guarantee. That's why it's high risk, high reward. You are breaking resistance, resistance, resistance. You did break that resistance that you have not been able to break since November 27th. You could even say since November, around that area. Yeah. So, and you're breaking through a resistance point here. Heavy resistance at 51. You get above there, get a candle close in the 4 hour. You could be looking at some support zones, but you are high in that 4 hour. Remember that. All eyes on that. 1 hour pointing to the upside too. So, and remember, Bitcoin's still in the show today if it gets a bit of a move. But I like ENS, and it's just coming out. Watch for more sideways action. I can't place it right now. I wouldn't jump on it. I'll be watching it closely, though, and keeping it on my radar. I'll keep an alert here on the 4 hour. When it comes back down, that's going to be in the sweet spot. I'll have an alert on that, and my patrons will know when that happens, no matter when the alert hits. And that's the thing. All my alerts are your alerts if you jump into the Patreon. Imagine having 30, 40 alerts on all different coins throughout the market and a watchful eye checking over them. Imagine paying only $99 for that. Imagine paying for $99 and getting a weekly screen share every week on Wednesdays from 6 to 8. Imagine actually someone sharing their token metrics account with you, which costs $85 a month. So wait, you're telling me that you're going to pay $99 a month to have a guy that's been trading for 12 to 15 years, 7 years of technical analysis, goes on live every day, does 14 hours of technical analysis a week live in front of everybody, sometimes even more, sometimes up to 21. Then this guy also does a weekly screen share. He also shares his token metrics account, which costs $84 a month. He also has admins working for him. He also gives you access to 5 rooms. Wait. 5 rooms, the charts and exclusive rooms, which is all the thoughts and things he's pointing out. He also shares his portfolio from time to time. He also has a VIP charts and ideas where other people that he's tutored, because he tutors people every single week, all the time. So he's educating people throughout the world. Those people love him. They join the group, and then they want to actually share their knowledge with you too. Unreal, VIP charts and ideas. Then he also has a place for you to learn, because we know you might be a beginner and you haven't done this yet. So there's a TA learning library where you can unbashfully, shamelessly jump on in and just show us your charts. Beginners hang out with experts. Experts hang out with beginners. And we all hang out together and teach you about cryptocurrency. It's an amazing place to be, all for $99 a month. I mean, pay with cryptocurrency for 3 months. It's only $270. It's even less than $90 a month, $99. It's $90 a month. So jump on into my Patreon. You will not be disappointed. I'll be there, ready to rock. Boom. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Last night I was looking for a trade for the crew. I was scanning the markets. I talked about ZK-Tube, and boom, there we have it. I said, watch ZK-Tube right here on this level, and ZK-Tube would boom from the level it's at. Let's see how much we took on ZK-Tube. And why? Because ZK rollups are hot right now. 34% gains on ZK-Tube. Banging on them. And this is something that I put out last night, and I didn't put out a lot last night. Last night was not looking hot. It was like a very sketchy time, but I said, hey, if there's money in the markets, we're going to find it. I then did a whole expose and research on ZK-Tubes for the crew. Found the greatest way to give them a synopsis of it. Posted it to the group so you could research ZK-Tubes, so you guys know exactly what's going on, where the money is moving in the market. My Patreons are getting taken care of like sweet little babies in a manger. I'm telling you right now, I will not let you hang. For $99 a month, you will not get better service anywhere else. My customer service is amazing too. On top of that, I'm telling you, my whole team is a blessing, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming on into the live. 34% gains on ZK-Tube. Banging on them, ZK-Tube for the win, man. ZK rollups are going to be hot. Zero knowledge, man. I'm telling you. I'm breaking it down for you. I'm always a few weeks ahead of the curve. I'm now on the next curve, right? I was saying NFTs last summer to my friends. I was saying DeFi even before the DeFi craze happened in the summer, in the spring of 2020. Now I'm saying ZK rollups and Web 3.0. It's the next call word. These are what happened. This is the keywords. Trying to break this down, trying to break it down for you. The bears are getting nervous. Yeah, we want a Bitcoin for a retest idea for these alts, and we're going to get it. We're going to get it. I never chase a trade. I always look for the next trade, the crypto lifer. Blind wisdom. I love that, dude. Whoever just made that, you're awesome, man. That's so funny. ZKTube up 34%, banging on them. And we talked about it last night. So we still pulling profits in the craziest market alive. We still pull profits. And I said that. I said, we will find the money. I'm telling you right now, have no fear. We will find the money. $34% a day is a beautiful, beautiful gain. I don't care what you're trading or how much you're trading with. It's a beautiful gain. $100 making $30 on a trade is great. Okay. So we looked at ENS, we looked at Telcoin, we looked at ZKTube, Luna to 86 at Bitcoin lets us breathe. Yeah, Super Chat, CDROP, INJ, ENS, Real Link, Super on Coinbase Pro. We'll take a look at Super for my man. Syndicator about to gap up as well. Real Link. You got 15-minute, boss. One Harmony looking good. 16 minutes till the meeting. What, did my wife come in and say there's a meeting? How do y'all know there's a meeting? I do have a meeting. You know, I have a meeting with 3 commas. Yeah, guys, I have a meeting with 3 commas. 1.3 million APY for 3 dog, 10 million market cap. That's funny, man. Lifer, we're gonna kick you off the stream at 11:55. Crypto Wifer, that's right. Thanks, Fidel. Oh wait, meeting at 12. Only getting one reminder. Farouk, I'm medicated. Why does Coinbase Pro list unknown coins? What do you mean, man? These are hot coins. You want the hot coins, not unknown coins. They're unknown because nobody knows about them. Bleat Boy Crypto. You guys are funny, man. Oh, man. He has 20 minutes left. Interesting. ZKTube hit my target quite fast. There you go, man. How does that feel, Stack? How does that feel? Wild and epic pumping. Yeah, Epic Prime, baby. Epic Prime. Another one on the radar. Don't think this metaverse isn't just going to take right back off the second it. Like you think. The metaverse almost was pressuring us as traders. It was like it was moving so fast we couldn't breathe. Then it gave us a breather. It's like, no. You're not going to get a breather. While the world is hot, definitely something I would like a position in that I don't have a position in. Wish I went in when Peter Brandt told me to get in right here. He said that's going to explode. Boy, did it ever. It did it freaking 5x immediately. That was a trade you could have found on Twitter from one of the most famous traders in the world. He said this is going to go up. It was that simple. He was like, yo, he said that's price action that's about to go up. We talked about capacity. I went over it on the live stream, right? Look at this. Capacity moving from entry. We talked about it on the weekly screen shares the last time I probably looked at it. Nothing to write home about yet, but capacity on my radar for sure. Sammy Cuppenhindy, changing lives every day. Shout out to Awana Mana. Mana. I wanna mana. Doing damage till noon. Great call, Sam. Banging until, we did it again, baby. We did it again, Stack. We did it again, baby. AXC pumping as you put it on the radar at the beginning of the live. Let's take a look at Epic Prime, too, my baby. Epic was on my radar last night, too. I found the coins that I thought were going to do damage. Epic Prime. What is ViaChainPort.io? What is that all about? And that's why I always go here, and I play it safe. I'm a safe little crypto guy. Epic Prime. I don't take contract addresses from strangers. Always hold your hand. Always hold your mommy's hand when walking around the crypto square. Epic Prime. ViaChainPort.io, I guess. That's the one. Nice little pump for Epic off of 29 all the way back up to 43. I mean, that's a huge move. Like, that's a huge move. It's like 80% gains. 41. But, I mean, it's still a nice move for Epic Prime. All right? I like the music today. What do y'all think of the music as we get through these harsh teams? Let's take a look at crypto bubbles too. Another quick way to look at the market overall. Give you guys a quick idea of what's happening on the zone in the last 15 minutes, the last hour, kind of break it down. So we're red on the last 15 minute because that makes sense. The 15-minute chart had to reset. Hour should still hold something. Nothing. On the day, we got BSV, we got BTT, LRC, MATIC, CVX, Crow, LN, Kusama, CRV Link, and one up 17%. One, let's take a look at one. Damage till noon. You got it right, man. Dexy, what's going on? Hey, man, a lot of people have been talking about ECC, EPIK Capital, and their DeFi 3.0 services. Wanted to know what you think of it personally. Ostream Gaming, DXE. And do not get in BitBoy's white van. He ain't got no candy in there. Yo, you guys are funny, man. Yo, music is appropriate. I feel people dump and Dexy. I feel people pump and dump Dexy. Sultan, 12 minutes till the meeting. Big upcoming play to earn project. Keep on your radar. Human DAO. Sounds scary. Not sure if you saw this, but Vitalik mentioned integrating 2K into ETH as part of their roadmap. He made the post yesterday. No, I did see that. And that's kind of a big deal too as well. And that's going to create a lot of news. Why do you think ZK, anything with ZK is going to pump? Anything. HumanDAO.org. Human DAO launch is over. Everyone participating in the L8 Proth claims received 20% bonus returns. Wish I knew about it then. Guys, you got to start telling me about these things before they happen. Please. Please. I can't say when people like, check out this project, and it's like up huge, and there was like a pre-sale like an hour before. I'm like, oh, that's great. No, I'm just joking. We'll look at it. Hey, hopefully it gets dumped off of the pre-sale, and then it comes back to the downside, right? I graduated at Seton Hall University and Olympic trials qualifier in track and field. He was recognized by Investment News 40 under 40. Tyrone V. Ross Jr., DeFi dad, DeFi super user and partner at VRC. Interesting. Above the average Joe, an Eagle Scout, founder of DeFipedia, and Bankless DAO community manager, father of one, friend to all. Bankless. Diana Chen, content at Rabbit Hole. Interesting. Yeah. And Mona El Issa, founder of Enzyme, CEO of Avant-Garde. Bankless DAO, progressing the world towards the future of the greater future, partners and advisors. Interesting. Human DAO. Very interesting. That's what we're listening to. 4K lo-fi hip-hops and beats, no copyright. Sleep to study. Check it out. CloneX, remember we went over CloneX. It's our most ambitious project yet. The beginning of a whole ecosystem for our community. Quality-focused, high-end avatars ready for the metaverse. And there you go. You can use those avatars anywhere you want in the world, in any metaverse around the globe, in any universe that you think of, right? I never buy when the 4 hour is high. The Crypto Lifer. Who's making these? You're hilarious. ETH, hold ETH. Yo, I hold ETH. You're funny, dude. I like this guy, man. I never buy when the 4 hour is high. It's so funny, man. Yeah, Polygon is the ZK Expo. So watch. They're going hard with ZK rollups and ZK stuff and anything with the ZK on it, right? Polygon ZK Day, right? December 9th, which is in 2 days. Count me in. Polygon ZK Day. Pretty cool, right? Airtable. Oh, I remember Airtable. Polygon ZK Day sign up forum. Sign up for an invite to the Polygon ZK. The Polygon team will join to discuss the current state and future of ZK Starks and applications of zero knowledge proofs. Join to learn about the Polygon ecosystem and a special exciting announcement live from the Polygon team. Hey, I've been holding my Polygon for a long time, and there's a reason why I'm a long-term investor. I make most of my money long-term. I don't sweat the small stuff. It hurts, though, sometimes, and it can get in my head, but I don't sweat the small stuff. Try to get through it all and push forward. Wax back up in there, making a little bit of a pump here. The metaverse jumping back in the game, for sure. Sand back to 546 after those giant wicks to the upside, holding the 618. Sand actually doing the best job here on the daily, holding the 618 right now and oversold in the daily, ready to pop with two big wickage. I like what I'm seeing for Sand. So watch Sand. I like what we're sitting at. at the 618 sand. Target for sand is $12. All right, everyone, I'm going to jump out a little early just to get ready for this stream. This meeting is with 3 commas. The team of 3 commas. Anything you guys want at 3 commas, anything you think that's not working, anything you want added, let me know right now. Send it in the comment section. Is there anything about 3 commas that you guys want? Their team reached out to me. They said they'd love to sit down. And we're just going to go over 3 commas for about 20 minutes and talk about it together. It's not going to be the most insane meeting. DJ Porter Rock, the video master, he is the man, the myth, the legend. DJ Porter Rock. I'm a little late to the stream today. Bless up. Dude, I'm going to blow you up as the greatest editor. I don't want everyone to know he's the editor because then everyone's going to use him and he's not going to be available for me. But, if I can blow this dude up, he's unbelievable. DJ Porter Rock, man. Shout out to Porter Rock. My man, much respect to you and your hard work. Unbelievable effort that he put into that video. Like straight up lifer type effort that he put into this video, the latest video that we put out. And that's going to be the level, the standard of the type of quality of videos we're going to be putting out. People recognize that standard. 14K views. I think it's going to go up to 3,000 views and more. This thing's going to grow. And so top 5 crypto metaverse coins. This thing is an unbelievable. Look at just the way it was done. Just the intro, everything, man. Little words everywhere. You zoomed into you went above and beyond. You thought of things I didn't even think of. Unbelievable. I cried when I watched this video when I saw how much effort you put into this thing, man. I'm telling you right now. Unbelievable. This is if we have people, if that's my team's level of expertise and movement, we're going to rip through all these channels here. I'm telling you right now. We're not done yet. We're going to continue to move. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Bitcoin pulling back as we suggested. It's not crazy. Don't freak out. We told you this was going to happen on the 15-minute. You can't say that you weren't told that there was a pullback coming and that we were going to have to touch the 21-day moving average. Okay, there's your little pullback right there. Back in the pattern, I said we even might suggest back in the pattern. I said the 50 minutes going to have to come back, and we're going to come back. Everyone else is like, Bitcoin's dumping. I'm like, no, the 15-minute is just doing what it does. And I'm hoping we can make an inverted head and shoulder of some type here. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. Stay tuned for more. It's not hunky-dory yet. It's not all well. We still pulled some gains last night out of ZK-Tube. More coming. We're just going to slowly get back into the zone. It's going to take some time. Do not worry. Have no fear. If you're still with us, I'm so happy that you didn't jump on out of the Patreon. And don't leave the group during these times. These are the greatest times. This is where you're going to learn the most. And I'm going to plug my my trading course one more time. It is today at 3 o'clock from 3 to 5 every Tuesday. The 2-hour beginners course. It's New York City time. New York City time. So just type in my time with New York City time. Figure out what it is. You can jump into the course. You can pay. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Cryptolifers with an S at Gmail to jump into this course. It's $100 to sit with me for 2 more hours after this. And really, it's a lot more slower paced. It's more focused in. I'm like a teacher. We have a great time together. Jump on into the beginners course today at 3 o'clock. I will see you there. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. Thank you to each and every one of you for coming on in. I showed you my trades. I showed you how long they took. I showed you the patience that it takes to make the big money, the big gains. I'm here for you every single day. I'm not going anywhere. Rain or shine, green or red. We got through some of the toughest few days ever, and it may not be over yet. And we're going to go through step by step, day by day. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Crypto is life. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Remember, I will be here every day at 10, and I'm going to run the time. Basically, I'm starting fresh with the same time every day. I'm going to hit it. Every day at 10, the countdown will start, and it will be a 10-minute countdown. The show will start at 10:10 every day. The actual show, where you can jump in and chat and interact with the online show, will start at 10. I will come on at 10:10. I will see you tomorrow. Peace out. Crypto is life.